to remind y'all that if you don't like this, you don't live here. The time has come. Time to decorate for Halloween. So I have a work trip at the end of the month, and I typically like to get started like
this.
Early September. But also I've gotten the itch a lot earlier this year than normal, and I just need, you know, we just need that serotonin boost. You can see some lights happening behind me. Am I like fully 100% happy with what I have to get started? No. Mama is here. I'm sure you can hear her in the background. We got the kids doing some like homeschooly kind of stuff. Alice does not like to cooperate with you at all. Last night I started doing inventory. Wait, is there a mark on my camera? So last night I started doing inventory on all of the things that I had. And I knew what I had, and I knew what I was trying to add to it. Still haven't been able to find all that I wanted to find. Obviously it's still early and not everybody's even put out all their stuff yet. So I can still add as time goes on. But I wanted to get like the, you know, the base of everything done. One of the only things that I like love right now is this like stuff here. I had this up here last year and I really liked it. However, I also want to add to it. I would love to get some pumpkin, like the jack-o'-lantern face lights, and string them up here as well. And I would also like to add in some leaf garland like up here on the top. I just feel like it needs, something else. Mila's added this up here. I don't know if I'm going to leave that there. And I did put 2 of the houses up here on the mantle. That's one of my little salt and pepper shakers. If y'all seen that haul, if you didn't, go back and watch when we went shopping so you can see some other stuff. But to me, it doesn't look like a salt and pepper shaker. And over here, I really, like I'm saying, I really don't know. I don't have a plan. I almost decided to take those down until Christmas, but then I was like, you know what? No, we play them. That's why they're out. And that's why I bought these, so I can leave them displayed. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to print off a picture of the kids and their Halloween costumes from last year and put it here. So that'll bring a pop of color. I need some color. My issue is that I'm still having the same issue. A lot of stuff is the same, like the rusty orange, white, brown, black. I'm still yearning for the colorful stuff. These aren't staying up here. I just set them there. Right, there he is. So we have the Mickey, and then we also have Franken Mini. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with those. I don't know about anything. You see, I just got mess sitting over here. I thought about leaving the cauldron out. I also, though, now that it's out, I don't know where the ornaments are that went in this. The clear, like iridescent ones that made look like bubbles. It has purple lights. This used to sit on the porch. What is that? I don't know what it is. And there's the other cutie little guy. Here's all our photo albums for each year. I don't necessarily like those there. I love this. I've had that for a while. Don't know. You see what I mean? Everything's kind of like the same color with the exception of this new added in thing. You see, this is what I want. You know that sound? This is what I asked for, the pastels, and this is what I got. He's vintage. Love him. None of this. I don't like any of that. I don't know. I do know a few things that I want to do with y'all today. I have some witch hats, and we're going to suspend those from the ceiling and fill up these spots. We're going to do 2 on each side, and we're going to be in different heights. And we're also going to hang up those lights in the kitchen, see if I like those above the window. I'm worried that because it's on like the black wire that I won't like that. But when the lights are on, it doesn't really, like, you don't even notice the black. But also black is Halloween, so I don't know. I might, if I don't like them, I might end up finding ones with either white wire or find ones that are intertwined in a garland. I don't know. Tape it
You want to do this?
down to make it a little neater looking, and then run it up next to the trim. The problem is that shelf is pretty snug up next to this trim. I don't know that I'll be able to get it in there, but we're gonna try. I feel like I need another cup of coffee. I don't want to tape it up because I don't know that it will stay. I also don't want to use all these push pins on my trim and put holes in it. So I might try tape and see, at least on some of it. Just don't know that it'll be strong enough. I do have some Gorilla tape that I could cut in small pieces and put on the side of the trim and stick it to it. I did go ahead and switch this out yesterday. Now, these curtains I made out of some fabric from Walmart last year, or the beginning of the year. I think the beginning of the year. Colors are very fall, but I wanted to lean more Halloween. So I might be on the lookout for something. In the meantime, it's fine. Okay, I'm not mad at the Scotch tape.
Is it working?
I'm sure Cody wouldn't be mad at the Scotch tape either over me and my push pin obsession.
I don't mind the black.
Really?
Since you're going for a fall thing.
Halloween?
Yeah, Halloween thing. I think it goes.
I don't care what you say. Glowing lights at holidays is what makes it. Is this borderline tacky? Yes.
But so is Halloween.
Exactly. Holidays in general are borderline tacky.
Open?
The thing is,
What do you want me to do?
I'm gonna have extra light once I get to the bottom.
Okay.
Should I just go all the way around?
Yeah, put it there.
Thoughts and feelings
Oh, you're talking to me?
to everyone. See, once I get to the bottom,
And go.
I will still have.
Push it
Gotta
right.
get this is a dinosaur that grew in an egg in this picture.
You want me to flatten it? Flatten.
Okay, so I haven't taped this side down yet.
Smash it down, Papa. Smash. Smash Hulk.
I honestly don't have to tape it because this is like the perfect
You want to cut one
size
out?
to stick it in.
Here. Show me how to cut
And
one
I can
out.
go across
Turn it around.
the bottom.
Turn it like this side. Now,
Honestly, I think I should. Let's just do it.
love it, girl.
I just want to remind y'all that if you don't like this, you don't live here. So that's fine. Holiday lights just make me so happy. I do think I'm going to go across the bottom.
I was going to ask you to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to fix them so the cord will lay flatter. And if I really wanted to aggravate Cody, I could get him to put me a plug
On the other side?
in my uppers.
You
So my new display shelves above my cabinets, I could have him. He's asked before and I said, no, I don't think I'll need that.
Well,
but I could have him do that and I could put.
but you could also buy them smaller lights and put them up there yourself and you wouldn't have to
I'd have to plug them in.
not if they're the
Battery operated for them to die and then they wouldn't even.
the ones that you charge.
No, I'm talking about to plug in holiday lights and garland. Like I could do garland up there and plug it in and they would be lit up. And I could have them on timers.
You want to flatten it out? Do this.
She's talking about my under cabinet lights, which if y'all have never seen these, I love them. You recharge them, they come on. This one needs to be charged. It's a little dim. But they come on when it's dark and they're motion sensitive. So they don't just come on when it's dark. They will come on when it's dark and somebody walks in front of them. So you turn it to the letter G, and it's a little dark in here now, which is why it came on. But anyway, have this little magnetic thing that you stick to the underneath the cabinet, and they stick to that, so you're able to just pop them on and off to charge them. They charge with a USB-C cord. Very easy. I love them. I've had them for over a year now. I still have cord left.
You really needed a smaller set of them. Unless you take it back up and, well, it wouldn't look right if you want to run it twice.
I'm just gonna throw them behind this TV so it'll blow. These are salt and pepper shakers. I have a problem. I have so many salt and pepper shakers. I would probably prefer the cords to be white, even now that I've got them up there. I still think I would prefer that, but I think, well, here's the thing. If I end up finding fabric
You can incorporate some black
that I love for these curtains, and they have black in them, then it'll make sense.
But when you sit there next to it, it almost looks like there is a tint of black in that curtain. What you want?
They need something.
You want another color?
Something. With my antibiotic. I'm getting teeth removed in a few days, and I'm taking antibiotic beforehand and pain medicine. That's what's up here. I'm going to move this into my bathroom so I can get the full gist. I need to pour that grease out. I think I'm going to leave those 3 little. I think I like those little salt and pepper shakers. I think they're cute up there in that window. How can you see me? Okay. Let's go see what other faces I have. Don't have anything else that's just black. Santa. This is my cabinet that I store stuff in off season while I wait for the season to come back. So this means that I purchased this stuff after Christmas. So I don't have like much in here. I started to collect like Santa figurines. So I got him at the thrift store. He's so cute. And then these were super discounted on the Disney website to put on our tree. You know, we have like a conglomerate of things on our tree. Why does it say black? These are probably normally $20 or $30 a piece. Oh, girl, turn around. There she is. You that know me know Rapunzel is my favorite. These, I thought these were so pretty. And they had another one, but I just really loved these. The beaded castle. I've actually seen people use this as a bag charm. And the Mrs. Potts. The beadwork is just so pretty. Can you see that on my tree? We took a hard left here and started showing y'all Christmas stuff. Okay. But I came down here to see if I had any other things. So I have this. Obviously this is not black, but it's another. It's brown though. I feel like I got a lot of brown. Now there is this.
And this is our body.
This also ain't as tall as what was up there, but that means we can put something in it. She liked those here because it looks sort of creepy Halloween-ish.
No, tell them the word.
No, she used a word that was not a word, and I don't even, craggy. She said, you know, it's like creepy and craggy. I said, no, I don't know, because that's not a word. So I use this face, then it's shorter, and then I can add some stuff sticking out of it. I always feel like somebody's watching me. See, these are too tall for that. These are for one of my tall vases, and that's not going to work. And that's really all that I have that leans more like between fall and Halloween.
Careful.
Normally this goes in that, but Mom says she liked that in that. Do y'all like that in that? I do have these that I have not used. Now, is this too tall? Yes, but we can cut all of this off. Cut it to about like here. Matter of fact, let's just try to bend it for now. Just to see what we like. I like bending them if the vase that I'm putting them in, you can't see through it, because a lot of times this helps stabilize them in there so it's not just all leaning. This might work. Emphasis on might. I only have 2 of these, so let's just see. It might give some like, I like the weepy look, especially for the Halloween stuff. There's the UPS man. What you got for the UPS man?
You want me to go ahead and warm up the food?
Warm up the food, man.
Air fryer or what?
God, it's chicken bog. Put it in the microwave. I love the color of them and how
Well, I like it in there.
abstract they are.
I really like that.
Spooky, scary skeletons, they shiver down your spine. Let's go
Especially-
this way.
Especially when we take the thing off of you.
My paper off that picture.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you, baby. Thoughts and feelings?
I don't like them up there with them glasses. I like it with the pitch pump, like the glasses up there.
The glasses have to stay there. We drink out of them. They can't go. Look, this is a functioning.
Could
Whatever.
they move over and the vase come over the other way?
I can't reach them.
Oh. I do like
I
the
also
flowers.
remember I need to be able to reach it. I don't always get to step stool out. So the stuff that I use, if you're not noticing,
I need you.
are on the edge so I can reach them. The reason that stuff is still around the picture frame is because I couldn't get it off and I wanted Cody to, and I keep forgetting to ask him to go up there and get it and take it off. So there's that vase up there with that. And I added the little salt and pepper shaker because nothing screams fall like coffee. The espresso just come. You may proceed, shake your hands before you drop that whole plate of food. All right. We'll start off with our free sample. See what they give us. Vanilla and caramel, I think.
Milk cream.
Caramel. Hold on. Is that decaf? Why is there a red line? Golden caramel. And sweet vanilla decaffeinato. I might try that one today. I did get some pumpkin spice Starbucks ones from Walmart, which is what I've been waiting. I've been drinking those while I wait on these. All right, next up, we have Bianco Doppio, which is what they changed my Bianco Lagaro name from. It's the same pod. I'm not so sure that it's the same exact situation as it was before. But it's my favorite double espresso pod, in case you're wondering. Make a bomb latte with those. These are the decaf Malazio ones. They're decaf, by the way. Can't even tell it's decaf. It tastes like it's delicious. A lot of times decaf is watered down. This is a new fave that I've been ordering straight from Amazon. But I wanted some other varieties, so I didn't just get the 3-pack from Amazon. But these are the Audacio. They're about like a level 7 strength-wise. But they're just like basic. I tend to like to get the ones that don't have any like added flavor things going on in it for like my regular schmegular coffee. And I'll kind of rotate this out between Intenso or this. And then lastly, these caught my eye. I don't know if they're good. I hope they're good. These, oh, it has the intense level on the box. Is a level 7, and then roastiness is 2 out of 5, whatever that means. And they have a toasted cereal notes, is what that one is. Let's see if Malazio says anything.
Okay.
So Malazio, which is the decaf one, is a 6 out of 12. Is this out of 12? Oh, 7 out of 12, so not 7 out of 10. So 6 out of 12 for the intensity. 3 out of 5 for the roastiness. This also has toasted cereal notes, so clearly I have a fave when it comes to that. It's a 5 out of 12. This one has caramel notes, which I do like caramel. If we're adding in a flavor to my coffee, it's going to be caramel. I don't want vanilla. I don't want hazelnut. Really don't want chocolate. I mean, I'll take white chocolate mocha, but I'll stick with just the plain. But this caught my eye. So this is the Cafe Joy X. They had hearts. I think that's why. In case you've never seen chicken bug, it's just rice and sausage and chicken. I hadn't had smoked sausage in a year. I've cut out a lot of stuff, but I really wanted it, so.
Oh, bring your cup back here.
Now, this would not be a traditional fall decorate with me if I did not make a little beveragina. I was gonna make a coffee, but I feel like I need to share this with y'all, and it's very fall-esque as well. If you like the Witches Brew Alanis like I do, I will say this year's recipe is less caramel, more green apple, which is fine. I will tell you what I did the other day. I have this skinny syrup. This is just caramel sauce. I've seen people use caramel like sauce in it, but this is the caramel syrup. And it's the, you know, like no sugar added, like fake sugar, whatever. I did the tiniest pump right inside the can, swirled it around, delicious. So if you want to do that, you can. I'm not in a energy needing mood. Like I literally said, I was going to make a decaf coffee. So what I've been doing is, we're going to take a little club soda. This is just like the water enhancer stuff, but it's green apple, like our Alani. I typically, like I said, won't do like the saucy, syrupy stuff. I'll do the other stuff, but for visual purposes, we will put some on the glass because this is not the easiest to mix. I've seen people use like the whisk, the battery operated whisk, which I have, but I need to put new batteries in it. But I just found that it was just easier just to stir it up with my straw. We have our caramel sauce around our glass. I like crushed ice. You do you. This just gives it a little bit of fizz. You could probably also use anything that's sparkling and just plain. Maybe like a plain LaCroix or something. I've also seen people add in like a half a teaspoon. Hey. I've also seen people add in like a teaspoon of citric acid or like a half a teaspoon or whatever it is they're doing for that sour bite. But this green apple already has like a sour bite. None of this is measured. I just eyeball it and I'll taste it and see what it needs. I did add that caramel in there, but I don't think that's going to do much of anything. So we're going to do like a half a pump of that. Straw is glass. We don't want to just go ham. I'm going to do a little. Plus, I don't want to take all my fizz out of my club soda. Yeah, see that caramel sauce just tends to sort of glob up and sort of fall. So really, it's already gone. So if you've been wanting that Witches Brew without the energy or you just like the flavor, give this a try. Cheers. All right, what are we thinking? There's those two over here. And I'm going to add two more over here. Do we like? Yay? Nay? A couple days have passed and I've gotten a few things from Hobby Lobby, including this fabric that I'm going to switch out my curtains for. I made these curtains. Pretty sure I told you about me making these curtains. I think I made them like beginning of the year. Very easy. I actually bought too much fabric. I got a yard and I could easily get away with doing a half a yard for this. I still have a whole nother half of the piece that I have, but it's just like a tan and black buffalo check. I think that's buffalo check or plaid or whatever. I didn't want it to be like Halloween, but I definitely think this leans Halloween. I'm honestly considering not sewing these at all and just seeing what it looks like with them frayed. I feel like that might add a little bit more of like that Halloween element. Curtain rings that I have this like pinching thing. That's how you connect it. So I'm just going to fold this fabric over and pinch these on. This is honestly a very like beginner friendly craft that you could do if you're trying to get into, you know, putting your own spin on stuff. Even if you don't have a sewing machine, you can also buy this like heat bond seam finisher. So even if you don't know how to sew or don't have a sewing machine or you don't want to sew anything by hand, this would be a really easy thing for you to do. You can get fabric somewhat affordable, especially for like little cafe curtains like this. I think this fabric was like $7 a yard. I did a yard and it was 30% off, but like I said, I really needed a half a yard, and a half yard is still being very generous with this. So yeah, easy. You will not find curtains that cheap. I can't remember if I showed y'all this while I was doing it initially. So I had this pumpkin and then these leaves with the acorns on there. That was all that I had in it, and I was like, I just feel like that's leaning very fall and I want to add a little more something. So I ended up getting these orange yellowish berry things from Hobby Lobby. I got 2 of those. And I got one of these, whatever it's called. I don't know what it is, but to me it gave more of that like spooky element. It helped with texture. It also gave us some height here in the center. And there is wire in them so you can move them around. It is so fun. I think that helped out tremendously with the vibes going on here. I'm obsessed with that. I added that ghost up there. I still haven't had Cody take the paper stuff around that frame off. I did my little mini Mickey salt and pepper shakers up there. I think that's about it. That's different. And here I would love to find a thrifted piece that I can paint and add up here. That's about the same size. I would also love to get a plate. Y'all, I've picked up so many plates in the store and it did not even register to me that I needed one. I kept saying, oh, I like these, but I don't necessarily need one. Yes, I do. Right here. I need one right here. I have Christmas plates that I put on display at Christmas and plates that we also use to eat off of. But this one, I just need one plate. I would just put one plate there. And if I wanted to like maybe bake some cookies and put them on a platter plate situation, I could use that essentially for a little festive moment. But really it would be for looks. That's what those plates are up there for, but I thrifted those. I did swap this one out to the front because the one that was in the front was very floral and it was more like springy summer vibes. So this is what I got going on over here with that one pumpkin situation up there. And then my mugs. This is my grandma's mug that she drank her coffee out of. My aunt, which is my Aunt Sarah, ended up getting that when she passed. And I always used it when I went to her house to drink coffee. And then one weekend when they came here, she surprised me with it. And she went ahead and gifted it to me now. So I leave it here on display when I'm not using it. I do drink out of it sometimes. I just don't want my kids to accidentally break it. So that stays here. And then I do have just the 2 Halloween mugs. And I debated on getting some Joanna Parker ones this year to replace them with. But I was like, you know what, Paige? You already have mugs. Would those look better with what I have going on? Yes, but I already have these. So we're going to use them. And then just this kitchen towel. And then this towel I got from Cracker Barrel. And I love it because it just stays. It has a loop and a button, so it just stays there. So when I open the oven, it stays. The kids can't knock it off. It is perfect. It fits the vibes I'm going for. Over here, I just did one of those little houses and some bowls. These are the Earth and Hand. They remind me of these remind me of the Anthropology latte bowls. I think I ordered them last year or something, but they are very fall. I got these from my mama. She used to collect cookbooks and I took some of her cookbooks. She wasn't really, you know, using them like she used to. And Mila loves pulling these out and just flipping through them and looking at what's in them. So this isn't really a cookbook, but I mean, it's got like some recipes, but it's more so like crafting stuff. So there's those 2. And then you probably seen this one over here, maybe in the background. This one is another one that I got from her. I've been trying to thrift some Halloween cookbooks, but it's been rather difficult. I haven't found any. And this cutie, I think he was from Home Goods. Yeah, pretty sure I got him from Home Goods. I feel like he just really sets the vibe over here. I did also add another one of them little pumpkin things up there, and then I just sort of set those there. I have plans of one day actually like decorating the top of this fridge. I've seen a few different ideas and I really like it. It's so deep, and when we redone the kitchen, he asked if I wanted him to put a shelf, and I was like, no, because that kind of, you know, stops me from being able to put tall stuff in there, which, yeah, because I can put my really tall cutting boards in there and it fits perfectly, the rolling pin, like all that, but I just feel like it's such unused, like there's so much unused potential here. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I've seen people do plants, but also like it's very deep. Those baskets are huge, and you see they're still probably like 6 or 7 inches in front of those baskets. So I stuck them up there. Over here, not much going on. I gotta clean up some today. Up there, I put all of those teeny tiny little 99-cent Cracker Barrel salt and pepper shakers, and then my little glass pumpkin is full of pumpkins. But yeah, I put those 3. That was the only little touches that I did up there. It's gonna be hard to show y'all this without a glare, but in case y'all missed it, oh, okay, maybe that might help a little bit. I completely redone it, and then I added it, what I thought looked like the Sanderson sister house. I added that, and then did 3 little ghosts of the Sanderson sisters. Love that. If this was bigger, this would definitely go up there, but it's just not the right size for that area. One last thing that I added in here were leaves. I grabbed this leaf garland also from Hobby Lobby. I am not in love with any of the shelves on the sides. Like, I don't like either or, but I guess that's the beauty of decorating so early. As things come out, you can kind of see what new things are out and sort of get some ideas. So I'm hoping that I'll figure something out. But for now though, I do love this. I still want to get the pumpkin face lights to string across here and then plug those up behind the TV. And I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with how this turned out. I love how bright and colorful these are, and they were fairly affordable. They're like $8.99 and then 40% off of that. But yeah, I think I'm going to take this stuff out of this, and I'm going to do wheat straw coming out and like make it really short. I'm not a fan of the white and the white next to each other. I just don't have anything else. And I thought about swapping these 2, but I really like her up here on display. I don't know if I like that pumpkin up there. I don't know if I like, yeah. The couch is a hot mess. Really the whole house is a hot mess. All the boxes from the attic have to go back up. This entryway table's a mess. Couch is a mess. We're dealing with some ants because of all the rain we've been getting. This pillow's in this basket, and I think it looks absolutely foolish, but y'all, I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't know where I would like to put this pillow because I don't know if I showed y'all this pillow, but I got this pillow at Home Goods at the beginning of them putting the Halloween stuff out. It is my most favorite treasured item ever. I'm obsessed with all of the detail and the stitching and the beadwork. I don't know if y'all can like see all the detail on camera, but I am obsessed with it. And then it has this like velvety back with the ruffled edges. I love it. See, I also have that, which is fine. At some point today, I'm going to clean this couch off. I'm getting teeth pulled tomorrow, so I'm trying to get some stuff situated before I'm like out of commission. And this goes on Mila's bed, but I'm washing her bed stuff right now, so I just brought it in here. But is that too many pillows? But also I have the blanket that is technically the same thing, so I normally don't like to put them together. Chair here now. I guess I could put it there. I don't know. I'm hitting that point to where I'm just like, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying sitting and watching TV in here at night. All the cozy vibes with the fireplace going. I know I'll love it once I put those orange lights up there, and they're just that warm glow from those lights. I gotta get those. I'm honestly waiting to see if Walmart ends up coming out with some, and I'll just get them from there. If not, I'll just order off of Amazon because I know they have them. I've already looked. So yeah, at this point, I'm taking suggestions because we are early. We're early and we have time. And then I will do a final tour in a future vlog. That way y'all can see how it ended up turning out completely. But for right now, tell me what y'all think and give me some help and tips and suggestions, please. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Can everybody say bye?